Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about a strobing product. Now this is the PAC strobing cream and this is in the shade Ice. You do get two shades. Let me just show you what the bottle looks like. So it comes in a beautiful sort of frosted glass bottle. You get 30 ml of product in here. You have a plastic cap and you do have a pump dispenser on the bottle, and you also have some of the ingredients which are listed on the back of the bottle. Now like I said, you get two shades. So this is in the shade Ice, and I have swatched a little bit on the back of my hand, so you can see that my hand has a bit of a sheen to it, and I will talk about that in a little bit. Before we get into the kind of swatch of it and the application part of it, I'm just going to talk about what the packaging is like. Now I had bought this product a few months ago, so unfortunately I don't have the outer packaging of it, but it does come in a black sort of box, cardboard box, and it has like three swatches on the front with strobe cream written on it. And for those of you who want to see an actual picture of the outer packaging, you can find the product on amazon.in. You can also buy the product on amazon.in. Now this is a product that retails for 795 rupees on the PAC website. I did go and look on Amazon because sometimes prices kind of can differ on Amazon, but there isn't a price listing at the moment because this is out of stock on Amazon at least. So yeah, so you do get two shades. You get another shade. I don't know what the name of the other shade is. Let me just check really quickly if uh, PAC has listed it on the website. Okay, yeah, so the other shade is called Dawn, and this is the one called Ice. Now I did swatch a bit on the back of my arm, but I'm just going to show you. So just pumping one pump of that. Another thing, if you noticed, is that the product literally shoots out of the bottle, so the nozzle does not have a lot of control, like you can't control it. And that's something I really wish PAC would address with this particular product. I don't know if it's my bottle that has this issue, but I remember when I was at the PAC store and I did try out the tester had the same issue. And sometimes when you're dispensing product, kind of splashes everywhere, and that's something that's a little messy sometimes, so you have to be a little cautious about that. So this is what the product looks like on the back of my hand. Like I said, this is the shade Ice, which is the more white colored strobing cream, and it is very fluid and liquidy and extremely hydrating and watery. And when I blend this into the skin, it's really like blending in maybe a very thin oil or a very thin lotion sort of feel, and it just blends into the skin beautifully. It does feel extremely hydrating, and it just gives you this wonderful luminosity. And the sheen of this product is not chunky at all. You're not going to see a lot of glitter. It literally gives you a beautiful dewy finish onto the skin. Now, I've never had any breakout problems with this product, so that's a plus point. If you're someone who has sensitive skin, that is something to keep in mind, that this is a good product. It's not going to clog your pores. You're not going to have any sort of breakouts. That's not something I experienced, so that's just something I wanted to put out there. Also, in terms of the scent of this product, if to me it kind of smells like the skin of a banana, like the green bananas that you get. So it kind of has that sort of fresh, I don't know, tropical-ish sort of scent in my opinion. And doesn't get very tacky, but I do feel like it might have some sort of oils in it. So let's just see what the description, like what the company claims about this product. I am looking at my laptop because I don't have the outer packaging, like I said, so I just want to give you some of the details that were on the packaging. So I know the outer packaging has this description. It does say that this liquid based strobe cream is an essential for creating an extra dewy and shiny makeup look. Its fine particles and ingredients radiates your skin instantly and blends into your skin seamlessly. Blending it with your foundation or highlight with it post your makeup, this strobing cream is sure to add that extra oomph to your makeup look, now available in two colors. So I'm just going to do a quick demo for you guys. So I've purposely not moisturized my skin. My skin is a bit on the dry side today. Let me just bump up the ISO a little bit. The sun is going down where I'm at, so just add some brightness here. So yeah, I am going to do a demo right now. I haven't added any moisturizer to my skin, so my skin is a bit dry. I also wanted to show you guys how this one, of course, how it applies, but how hydrating it is. So I'm just gonna do that. So spritzing one pump of this at the back of my hand, and really all you need is one pump. I'm then taking the PAC 304 brush, and this is a stippling brush, and I like applying this product with the stippling brush. So just give me a moment, let me get a mirror really quickly. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of buff that into the skin, and you guys will start to see how illuminating it is, especially like where the light is reflecting on my face. You can see that it really brings out that luminosity of the skin, rather adds the luminosity to your skin. And you can actually, like, I've actually had days when I've just worn this on the skin, and just to give my skin like a very hydrated sort of look and also feel. This is a very hydrating product. So if you're somebody who has very oily skin, you don't necessarily have to use a lotion or an oil, priming oil, or whatever it is you're using before you use this. You can just use this directly as your sort of strobing priming base under your makeup. And if you're a woman who has very dry skin, this should do you good. But if you need even more hydration, you can use I would say a water-based primer underneath. This does feel like it is a water-based sort of formulation. Like, it does not feel greasy or oily on my skin, and as you guys can see, it has completely illuminated my skin. I am just going to zoom the camera in a bit for you guys so you can get a closer look at how it looks on the skin. So nothing too chunky, like I said, and it literally just blends into the skin beautifully. So definitely a product I would recommend having in your kit if you're a makeup artist or just a woman who loves makeup. This is something, like they say, you can use it with your foundation, or you can use it on top of your foundation after you've done, when it's still wet, still go in with this and tap it on the high points of your face. So you can either apply it on the face like I just did directly with the brush, and then stipple it into the skin before applying your foundation, or you can use it after you've applied your foundation and it's still wet, just tap it on the high points, or you can mix it directly into the foundation if that's something you feel is a better way to do. Like, if you think it's a better way to go about it, then go about it that way. So these are just some of the ways to use it. Now I'm gonna go and apply a little bit of foundation on my face, and I shall be back so you can see if the foundation does feel or look a little more luminous. I am going to be using my Kryolan Dermacolor palette, so that way you guys know that the foundation I'm using is not a very luminous foundation itself. It's a cream based foundation and is kind of, I would say, demi matte sort of finish because it's a cream product. So let me just go and do my makeup off camera, and I shall be back to show you what the makeup looks like with this on. So see you in a couple of minutes. So I have not done my full face just yet. I thought I would show you guys what the immediate result is of when you just about applied only your foundation. This is just the foundation on my skin. Haven't powdered it, nothing, so it might still look a bit cakey and creasy, but this is how it's looking right now. So once you have the foundation on, you can still see the luminosity of that peeping through. Now I have to say honestly that I usually use my liquid foundation when I use a strobing cream like this, but today I've used a cream based foundation just to see how this works together, and I did feel like the cream foundation was slipping a bit, if you know what I mean. So I think this is also because this is a water based product. Like, I think it is a water based product just from my yeah, it does. See, the first ingredient says it's water at the back. So yes, this is definitely a water-based product. So when I say water-based, I just mean like it's more like it doesn't have too much of it doesn't have any silicones in it. So and another thing to notice when you're doing any sort of base products and stuff, that usually works with like. So if you're doing like a cream-based foundation, or you would probably want to use more like silicone-based primers or oil-based primers, because your creams just blend in better and adhere better to that. Whereas if you're using a water-based primer, you should probably use a water-based foundation. We can do a video on that sometime later, but that's just the gist of it. So yeah, I did have a little bit of trouble blending my cream foundation in, so that's something to keep in mind. But this is what you can expect like when you first look at this, is like the first look of how the foundation applied onto the face without any powdering down. So now I'm going to go and do the rest of my face, really finish my makeup and come back, powder everything down for you to see what the full result looks like. I just thought like, okay, maybe you guys would like to see this, so I've thrown this little footage in there. So I'm back and I did a very light look. I didn't do anything too heavy. I do have my foundation on, I have the powder on my face, my lipstick, my eyebrows, my mascara and my eyeshadow, everything. And sorry, a little bit of bronzer, very subtle bronzer and subtle blush. I have not used any highlighter on the skin. Just want to show you guys. So this is how the strobing balm looks after all the powdering and everything. So you still see the glow coming through on the skin, and this is the kind of result you can expect. So I did not find any I mean, I do feel like my skin is still hydrated. There isn't any difficulty with applying any of the powder products on my face. Like I was saying earlier that the foundation kind of went on a bit sticky initially, but eventually it did all blend in together. I also, you know, since the product says you can apply it after you've done your foundation routine, I don't recommend using this when your face is completely powdered, but I'm just gonna try and see if it's possible to do something like that with this product. And I don't know if you guys saw that, but like I said, sometimes the pump dispenses too much product and it blows up everywhere. That's just what happened. So I'm just taking a small flat brush like this, just tapping into the product a little bit at the back of my hand, and let's see if we can add this maybe on a foundation, I mean on the face after it's been powdered, to see if it can be built up. So yeah, it does, but I would say use patting motions. Maybe go in with your finger. I'm just going to go in with the finger and see if we can do that on the other side. Okay, so that's great. You can apply this even once you've powdered your face, but you have to pat it in till it completely like blends in and dries down. It does dry down. I don't see it moving any of the product on my face, so this is something that's great. However, I would still recommend using it either before your foundation, while your foundation is still wet, or mixing it in with the foundation before you apply the foundation on your face. So yeah, that's my in-depth review of this. Again, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell and hit the thumbs up button, because that really helps me. And if you have any questions about this product, you can message me in the comments below and I shall get back to you. So lots of love and have a great day or a great week ahead, and see you soon in the next one.